How much does this cost?
You know, the projections are still coming out depending on how many people take advantage of it. But let me remind folks,
what's the range,
about 3
Mr.
months,
Secretary? What's the range of possibilities?
Well, like I said, those projections are still coming out based on how many people take advantage of it. But what we're finding is when the loan payments restart, $4 billion a month is going to go back into it because people are going to start paying. Anyone making over $125,000 will resume payment into their loans. And it does offset whatever funds are being placed to help those who are most severely in need to get on their feet again.
Well, okay. It won't offset the total cost of this over time. I mean, how will this be paid for?
Look, the president has been very clear about reducing the deficit. And there are projections, not just from our department, but Moody's, for example, are saying that whatever funds go to this loan forgiveness will be offset by the increase in what we're seeing in loan payment restart for those making over $125,000. So concerns about inflation should really be tampered because it does offset.
Mr. President, is this unfair to people who paid their student loans or chose not to take out loans?
Is it fair to people who, in fact, do not own multi-billion-dollar businesses if you want these guys to give them all a tax breaks? Is that fair? What do you think?
What about people who paid their loans, though, struggle to pay their loans, and now others don't have to?
People think that the President of the United States, is this more on the subject than you ever want to know? Will you let me know? People think that the President of the United States has the power for debt forgiveness. He does not. He can postpone, he can delay, but he does not have that power. That has to be an act of Congress.
What we've provided for is if you went to school, if you qualify for a Pell Grant, you qualify for you qualify for $20,000 in debt forgiveness. Secondly, if you don't have one of those loans, you just get $10,000 written off. It's passed. I got it passed by a vote or two.
Wrong.
And it's in effect. I used to have a good friend I went to high school with. And I say, Bob, do you understand me? He said, Joe, I not only understand you, I overstand you. I overstand.